The Manfrotto Befree 3-way live advanced is a versatile and lightweight tripod. Join photographer John Webster and his crew as he takes the Befree 3-way live advanced into the heart of Idaho, capturing the natural beauty of the Sawtooth Wilderness by day and by night.
So the idea about this shoot was to go to Stanley, Idaho, which is this mecca for awesome wilderness photography. We shot some slow shutter speed, anything that was encompassing kind of a slower aspect and kind of processing it all in one frame.
Designed for travel, the Befree 3-way live advanced is a compact model, which weighs less than 5 pounds and stores down to just under 16 inches or 40 centimeters.
So here we are in the beautiful outdoors with this Manfrotto tripod, shooting some mini icebergs going down this river, and we're trying to get a long exposure just showing that these icebergs are actually flowing. We're getting slow motion blur type of landscape photography, and we're also shooting some time lapses here. In addition to these photography shots, I got some panning video. With this head, we're able to do a very smooth pan and follow these ice structures in the water and kind of get a really good cinematic feel, and it looks very clean and smooth.
The 3-way fluid damped pan and tilt head offers excellent versatility for both stills and video shooting. 3 bubble levels in the head allow for precise leveling in any orientation.
So when we arrived at Big Falls, it is a well-known kayaking waterfall rapid. In order to get close up to it, we needed the 600 mil. We could get a steady shot and we could get the cascading water motion over these several drops and compose an image that was very unique.
A QPL travel lever leg locking system makes setup fast and easy, even when wearing gloves.
So when we got to Stanley, our first night, we actually set up for some starscape photography. We are beneath the Dark Sky Preserve. This is one of the darker areas of the nation. So we're getting a lot of stars. We're seeing the Milky Way. We're seeing all these details that you normally wouldn't see in other places that are a little bit closer to cities. So it is about 7:30 in the morning. The temperature gauge says about 0 degrees. And we are currently trying to find a vantage point to shoot the sawtooths at sunrise. But right now it's kind of really foggy out. So here we are, we found our opening. Got our tripod right now, shooting some close-ups of the mountain peaks here with them being really nice and orange. And we also have a time lapse going too.
So for exposure settings, we're taking the photo every 5 seconds. Our shutter is 1/3 of a second. We're at f11, ISO 200. We have a Vari and D on the front, of course, required to get that type of shutter speed.
After the fog lifted, we had a little bit more clarity and we saw, once again, the sawtooths in all their grandeur. Just keep still. It's always fun to shoot humans in this natural element, so you're kind of getting a little bit more of a perspective. After that, we went up to Galena Pass. We were shooting some lifestyle shots, some portrait shots. So for this shot, we are shooting a starscape with a camper, and we've got some lights that we're using in the camper, and we need to balance those lights with the starscape above. So we're doing some long exposures as well as integrating a person standing still for 20 seconds. And the shots are looking really awesome. On the last day at Stanley, we got my friend Emily to model for us at this awesome hot spring. It has these cool barn doors that look out to the sawtooths.
I love it up here. It never gets old. It's always shocking in the best way possible to see the sawtooths.
We were doing HDR exposures, and with the bracketing technique, you're compressing 3 photos into one. So you're getting those shadows recovered as well as those highlights recovered on the outside. There aren't that many opportunities to have that lighting naturally, and to be able to kind of capture that with a model is awesome. To be able to be a photographer and represent Idaho visually is something that I take very personally, and I'm very proud of that.